everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Andrea, I'm a travel agent and a photographer, but I also have a little Star Trek corner here on my channel. I discovered Star Trek, the original series, a few months ago, back in the summer, and honestly I didn't think it would touch me the way it did, so deeply. And you know, it's more than a show, it's a feeling, a world, it's a kind of hope I didn't think I needed. And reading this book, The World of Star Trek by David Gerrold, I just got so inspired by the fans back in the 60s, 70s, that I thought I will be one of those fans, and I want to write a handwritten letter from my heart to William Shatner, who brought Captain Kirk to life and who touched so many of our hearts. I have the letter here on my phone because I've been preparing it for a few months. So I will just keep my phone here on my desk. Today I'm sharing something very personal, a letter I've been dreaming of writing for a long time. Every detail matters, from the paper I choose to the pen and the little moments that make this letter truly mine. Sitting here in this quiet corner, I feel the weight and the magic of this task. It's not just a letter, it's a piece of my heart. I set up my desk, ready to put my words onto paper. I chose my grandmother's fountain pen. I wanted this moment to feel special, a little nostalgic, something that connects me to the past. There's something quietly magical about holding this pen and seeing the words appear, making everything feel real and personal in a way that typing on a screen never could. With every line I write, I'm bringing the words from my phone to life on paper. Each sentence carries my gratitude, my admiration, and my dreams. Watching the ink flow, seeing the letter take shape, it's a quiet, personal kind of magic. This is more than just writing, it's a small act of the kind of care and thoughtfulness letters used to hold. And now, of course, I do want to share what I wrote in the letter with you guys. So it is a bit long, but it is everything I had in my mind. So, dear Mr. Shatner, I hope this letter finds you in good health and good spirits. As we step into the new year, I wanted to take a moment to wish you and your family a very happy new year, filled with good health, joy, and peaceful moments spent with your beloved horses. You've inspired so many lives through your work, and I hope this year brings you moments of joy, creativity, and peace. You've certainly brought all of these to so many of us. I wanted to tell you how deeply Star Trek has touched my heart. I only discovered it a few months ago, but it's already become such a meaningful part of my life. Watching the original series has been an emotional experience. It's incredible how something created so many decades ago can still feel so alive, so full of warmth and humanity. The entire crew feels like a family to me now. Each one of them holds a special place in my heart. Sometimes I think about the cast, those who are sadly no longer with us, and those who thankfully still are. Together, you all created something that continues to inspire and touch hearts even after all these years. There's a rare kind of magic in that. I truly wish all of you long, healthy, and joyful years ahead. Captain Kirk won my heart almost immediately. I love his courage, his humor, and the way he balances leadership with humanity. No wonder he has captured so many hearts. Mr. Spock also reminds me of my dad. He actually resembles him physically, and he even worked in telecommunications and loves physics. That small connection makes the series even more special to me. I often find myself overwhelmed with nostalgia watching the show. I grew up in the 90s and it brings back memories of simpler, more heartfelt times before everything became so fast and digital. Last Christmas, for example, I decorated my tree with old childhood ornaments I haven't touched in years, mixing them with new ones. It filled me with such warmth, just like Star Trek does. I just started reading The World of Star Trek by David Gerrold, and it's already captured my heart. Reading about how the show came together, the ideas, the challenges, the vision behind it has given me an even deeper appreciation for what you and everyone created. And when I reached the part where Leonard Nimoy spoke so affectionately about you, it brought tears to my eyes. It's so moving to see the deep bond and respect you shared, both on and off screen. Knowing that friendship existed behind such an iconic partnership makes the series even more special to me. I also find it truly fascinating and deeply inspiring that you actually went to space at 90. That is such a beautiful and historic accomplishment. I've always dreamed of going to space myself, and seeing you achieve that makes me believe that no dream is ever too far away. I hope that one day in the near future I'll have the chance to meet you in person, perhaps at one of your events in Ticonderoga. That would truly be a dream come true, and it would mean the world to me to thank you face to face for everything this universe has brought into my life. If that moment never comes, I would be deeply grateful if you might still read my letter and perhaps send a few kind words in return. And if anyone else happens to open this before it reaches you, I gently ask that it be passed along. It would mean more to me than I could ever express. Thank you for bringing Captain Kirk and so much inspiration into our lives. With all my admiration and warmest wishes, Andrea. P.S. I've also included a small painting of the Enterprise. I made it myself and I truly hope it arrives safely. It was created with all my heart as a tiny symbol of what Star Trek means to me. And now, of course, it's time to get the envelope and pack the letter. Now that my letter is written, I thought that I will include this painting that I made of the USS Enterprise. I really like how it turned out. It's not my best one. I think I can make it even better, but I really wanted this cosmic background and have the USS Enterprise there. So, it doesn't have to be perfect. It is, after all, a watercolor painting, but I think it would be really nice to slip this in the envelope alongside the letter. Folding the letter carefully, slipping it into the envelope, sealing it, it feels like holding a piece of hope in my hands. Writing the address slowly with care, I imagine it beginning its journey, leaving my world, traveling to someone who has inspired me so deeply. Soon it will begin its journey, carrying a piece of my heart out into the world. I take a moment to savor this, knowing I've given it my all. No matter what happens next, this letter will always carry my thanks, my admiration, and my dream. I hope, truly hope, that it will eventually reach him, that he will read it and perhaps, if he can, write back. It's a dream to imagine William Shatner noticing every little detail, the fountain pen, the handwriting, the care I put into every word. I hope he feels the heart behind it, and that my gratitude and admiration reach him. Walking away, I look up to the sky and let a little smile escape, because the letter is on its way. Guys, writing a letter and filming it, it's quite an adventure.